Hello everyone and welcome to DigitalGypsyGirl Reviews Warframe. I've been playing this game for 2 weeks now and I thought it was time to do my review of it as a new player. I have spent about 61 hours as of recording of this video in the game, and as you can see I've actually invested some money into it and bought the new Banshee skin, which is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Right, and my bobblehead collection is starting to grow. And just to show you what all I've done, my Kubro, he is fully grown now. Yes, look at the ears twitch. Aren't you a cutie? Yeah. And with my Warframes, I have gotten Banshee, Volt to max rank, and Oberon and Rhino to 17 and Ember to 7. I have also maxed out the weapons that I started with. So my MK1 Bratton and the Bratton that I bought to replace it, I've maxed out. So I've done quite a bit of playing into the game. So I have to say, overall, I do really like the game. I really do. Right? But there are some things that I don't like about it. So I'm going to cover that in this review. First one is the combat. The combat is a lot of fun, and it's a little frantic sometimes. There are some of the quests that I truly don't like the higher level excavation quests. But then there's a whole bunch of other quests that I really like. Like, you have different themes for different types of quests. Right? My favorite one is the extermination, where it's basically clear the map, kill everything, and you're done. Right? And it gives you a lot of time to, search for loot and find little extra areas and things like that. I really like doing that. But with the combat, there are some drawbacks. Some of the frames, like my beloved Banshee here, are a lot squishier than others. They've got a lot less armor, and me being lower, I have way less armor than a lot of people. And I die a lot. And it's not just falling off of things. When you fall off of things, you don't take damage. If you fall off into an area you're not supposed to be, you don't really take damage. It just pops you back to where you're supposed to be. I'm talking about when I take damage from enemies. As you'll be able to see through my Warframe Let's Play series, I die a lot. Some enemies look at me sideways and I fall over. But I can see how that's annoying, because when you revive, right, it takes away some of the affinity or XP that you've gained during that mission. I had that in another online game that I played, but it gets to be a bit much when you're trying to actually get XP in these missions. The weapons are fairly intuitive, right? Gun pointed at them, die. However, you have to double check the stats of the weapons. You can't just expect to go to it. Also, when learning the combat and the questing system and that, the tutorials weren't very helpful. I would have been completely lost and really frustrated if it wasn't for Daggan helping me out through the whole thing.
You're welcome.
He says you're welcome. I love him. So they really need to work on that. But the quests are fun, right? You get a little bit of lore and Lotus telling you what you're supposed to be doing, and even the comments from Ortis are actually kind of fun. Now, I'm told that there's a lot more story missions at higher levels, and I'm actually looking forward to experiencing them. I've actually spoiled one or two when it comes to them. Because, well, I had to find out information about it. I won't spoil it for you, but apparently there's just kind of like Holy crap, really? I found the learning curve was fairly high, but now 2 weeks in, I'm kind of getting the hang of things. Like the jumping, you'll see through the Warframe series, I fall a lot, but I love wall wall running, wall jumping, right? I'm getting the hang of the bullet jump, getting up into high places. So it's all it is practice. And also, if you are playing this game, look everywhere, especially up, because there is a very special little thing that you can get for your codex that takes a lot of work to get, but it's kind of cool. There are some things I really don't like with the questing, like the leveling system. As I said before, I've gotten Banshee up to level 30, right? And I wouldn't have known about the mastery unless Daggan told me about it. Nowhere in any of the tutorials did they mention that this little bar here filling up is your mastery level. And once it gets full, you have to go and rank it up so that you can get to another mastery level. And the mastery levels, you can't get certain um, weapons or weapon blueprints without being a certain mastery level. Right? Like these are XP locked, which means you are not the right mastery level, so you can't use these. I would have been looking at this going, but my frame is level 30, right? If I hadn't been told about it, why can't I get these? And yes, people could go to the wiki or go to the forums, but a lot of new players, they don't. They expect to be told these things in the game. Um, and there's another thing that bothers me about it that was never explained is the modding system. Right? These are mods that you can put in to make your frame better, right? Faster, more tougher, and that. And each frame is given, 30 points to work with, and then you can put in other mods that will give you more points to work with, which is great. However, never explained. Yeah, there's a tutorial button here. People aren't going to notice that, to be honest. I didn't until about the third time I was in there. And Ortis saying, here, go put in a mod. I'm not doing anything else until you do it. Was like, okay, done. Now what? So, and also, you've heard Daggan mention potatoes. These are extra mods that will increase the toughness of your Warframe. I think give you extra abilities.
They double your ability count number.
Okay. They double your ability count number. And these you get from special missions, and they are higher missions, and as well as stances. Yes, Doug, I'm sorry, I'm here. He's a good puppy. Look how cute he is. Alright. And so a lot of things are higher level, but then you can't survive at higher level without some of these things. So it's, again, learning curve. Now, one of the things I really do love is the companions that they've got. One thing I don't love about it is that it is a credit sink and a plat sink. That you have to buy these DNA stabilizers. I bought 6 of them off of the market for 75,000 credits. Yes, I'm going to give it to you. All right. But his house will decay, and then you have to give him another one. And you can also get something else that will increase the effectiveness of your incubator that you can make it, which involves grinding and money. So I don't like that because the other companion, which I haven't gotten yet, the Sentinels, don't need anything like this. They don't even need repairing or anything. They just there they are, and they have a lot more abilities than your Kubro has. Okay, one more. One more, Sketchies. Oh, yeah, this is my dog. He's a puppy. So, I agree that, the puppies should require some care, but don't make them a huge credit sink and don't make a money grab for them, honestly. They are increasing some with the companions, like the Kubros will be able to wander around the ship. They won't be just stuck in the incubator, which is awesome because I think that would be just kind of cute and hear Ortis complain about it. So, what? Yes, Howl. But all in all, I really am enjoying Warframe. I will continue to play it with Daggan. I mean, come on, look at this map. This is just amazing. I love this. I just love this whole thing here. They're going to be changing some of the star map to have missions that will rotate on a weekly basis, so it won't be just the same mission every time, which is great. But I was afraid that they were actually going to change the star map. They're not doing that. Okay, great. So I do recommend Warframe. I don't really recommend it for somebody who likes to play solo. Right? If you do want to get into Warframe, find a clan, find a friend who plays it, get on the forums, make friends, because it's a lot more fun with friends, and they'll be able to tell you some of the ins and outs that you might not know, or you could watch my Let's Play series and maybe learn a few things along with me. So that's it for now. I hope you come back and continue watching my Let's Plays. I'll catch you later.